Yes, I'm looking for myself. I'm looking for. No, don't talk. Okay, so am I live? It looks like I'm live. Welcome, bienvenidos. Usa Casacabo. This is Roxana from Metamorphosis Frost trying to figure out if I'm live or not. Hold on, give me a second. Yes, I am. Yes, I have no voice. Welcome. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that didn't work out. No, I don't care about that. I care about moving this. Thank you. Give me a second because I'm trying to set everything up and I'm not doing a good job. So, okay. Hold on. Yes. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Give me a second because I'm trying to do something and it's not doing what I wanted. It's not doing what I wanted to do. No, I want the link. Why can't I get the link? Yeah. It's not letting me use the link the way I want it, so I'm going to have to use the long link. Of course, because why not? Because nothing is ever simple. All right, here we go. No, not you. There you go. All right, that's better. Let me go ahead and share the link with my friends so that they know we're live. And then we can start talking about it. Okay, why are we here? Give me a second. No, that's not what that means, mate. Sorry, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so why am I here? Well, I'm here because the boss has me off videos for a while. I can't talk, so I can't film videos and edit voiceover work and all this other stuff when I can barely talk. So I apologize in advance. Give me a second because I'm waiting for my co host so that she can give me a break. And now I can't find her. Oh, she just saw it. Well, technically, she didn't see it. She got the message that I sent her to her. All right, so let's get some stuff out of the way first. Um, First of all, I tested negative for the Rona yesterday. I finally tested. I don't even know if you can see this. Hold on, because I have to go to the other screen so I can see it. No, I can't. There you go. See? There's no line on the second spot. So that means supposedly there's no Rona. I feel like crap. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Now, I'm very well aware that 30% of the population of the United States lives with IBS. So there is a high percentage of people that have IBS and have had the Rona. And that means there might be a lot of people that know what I'm going through. I just realized that I don't know what the settings are for the chat. Oh well, too late now. But yeah, that's what we have right now. We have a situation where everybody feels better than I do, but I'm the only one that's testing negative. What can I tell you? All right, so why are we here? I've been watching the whole situation, everything that's been happening for the last. Hold on, give me a second, because my co-host is here. You're on dark, okay?
Okay.
But you are up.
Can you
Well,
hear me?
yes,
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Why
Welcome.
don't I have a picture? Did I forget to add a picture again?
I guess you did.
I guess I thought it would still be there from last time, but
It's
what do I
supposed
know?
to be.
Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. I'm sorry. Are we live yet?
Oh, we've been live. I've been
Oh,
live.
hi everybody. I'm a dork.
As you can hear, Molly's here. So let me set the stage so you know what I'm talking about and they know what I'm talking about. Because it so happens I was about to start saying it when you showed up. So I've been watching everything that's been happening. I've watched Peter. I've watched. I haven't watched Raw Beauty Christie because I don't care. I trying to find. I guess I took it down. The young lady that Peter has referenced on his channel several times because she does live streams and she's been discussing this situation. And let's call a spade because I'm going to put this into perspective for the average person that might not understand the beauty community but has seen exactly the same thing in other communities. And what I want to talk about today is this whole thing about how some people, which in reality is most people, will bend over backwards for a celebrity, a pseudo celebrity, a reality star, a politician, a religious leader, or a YouTube influencer or social media influencer in general. But those same people will not give the same grace to their own family members. And I'm going to give you the simplest example that I've given everybody in the planet. I have two people in my life that I absolutely forbid from watching my content. That would be my husband and my daughter. And they cheat on that all the time because it never fails. He's like, I watch you on the because he likes to watch me on the damn TV. There's nothing more annoying to me than knowing that somebody that I'm that close to and lives in the same house that I do, apartment, I should say, is watching me on a gigantic 44-inch screen. No, I'm not happy about that. But anyway, he and my daughter are the only people that are blood related to me that are not allowed to watch my content. Well, he's not blood related. You know what I'm trying to say. Other than that, I have no problem with anybody else watching. Ask me if anybody else that I know personally watches me. They don't. Now, I have a friend who has a channel, and every time I find, because YouTube warns you about content whenever it feels like it. And whenever I get whiff that she has uploaded a new video, I'll share it everywhere. Am I expecting her to do the same thing for me? No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is that we usually don't show support to people that we know personally. Now, let's take that a step further. When Rudy Giuliani admitted that he had lied about the two young ladies, well, I'm calling them young ladies because one of them is my age and the other one is her mother. When the two young ladies from Georgia were lied on to the point where they won a defamation lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani because he admitted that he did lie about them. There was a podcaster, a conservative podcaster, who went on a rant, and I'm not going to mention him by name or talk about the whole rant because at the end of the day, like every other conservative, he got mad in the moment and he's right back to supporting all these people, even though now he knows they're lying. But there's one thing he said that stuck with me the entire time. Nothing else that he said, I believe, because these people will fall for anything. But, and I'm talking in general, not just Republicans. Um, but he did say, you know, we give these people more grace than we give our families. We give them more chances and we believe them more than we believe our own families. Some of us have even broken up entire families because of our beliefs in these people, and they've been lying to us all along. Now, having said that, let's take a look at what's happening in the beauty community right now and the drama community, because I find it fascinating that every time one of these beloved beauty influencers gets called to the mat because it's time for them to be accountable, the number one complaint that I see from the viewers is, well, I don't know, because drama and commentary are just cloud chasers that are like doing this for views, and they don't have no morals and no ethics. So let me get this straight. You have no problem with somebody that supports predator protector, but you have a problem with somebody that is calling out the bad behavior. Make that make sense, and tell me about the ethics and the morals of the drama community. Before anybody complains, this is water, okay? This is absolute water. It's my favorite water, and I have to drink it, or else I will have no voice by the end of this. So,
I thought Absolute made vodka.
I don't like Absolute vodka, so I wouldn't be content drinking Absolute vodka. Stolichnaya or nothing. Let me
I
be.
kind of like Grey Goose, but I don't like vodka. I'm a gin person.
I like whiskey sour, and I realize that that's disrespectful to people that actually drink whiskey, but I don't care. Oh my God, she's on camera.
Yeah, I can't get the stupid image to work, so
Yeah, that's good.
hi.
We both have doors open behind us. This is hilarious. So the thing about it is, it never ceases to amaze me. Then let's add another wrinkle to the story. When we have this very small channel, I am not going to say his name, but I am going to bring another wrinkle into the issue. And it's a wrinkle that I've mentioned a lot of times before, but I'm going to take it to its conclusion. You have a gay content creator with a very small following who apparently has decided to poop on other gay content creators who are much larger than him, because he might have 250 subscribers and Peter has 234,000. Now, let me be very clear. I tried to watch the video in question. I lasted 6 minutes, because nothing annoys me more than somebody calling out somebody for a certain behavior while doing the behavior. Example, he's complaining that Peter Mon is rambling while he's rambling. No, baby, no. But more importantly, the reason why I stopped listening to this person, and I don't care what he has to say, even though Peter went into a complete point by point argument, nothing annoys me more than somebody using their marginalized community while shitting on it. And this is what I mean. This person expects everybody to support James Charles just because he's gay. This is the same mentality that says that if I don't like somebody and that person happens to be black, then I'm a racist. Or if I don't like somebody that is happens to be trans, then I'm transphobic. Please separate both things, okay? The fact that a person is gay has absolutely no bearing on whether people like them or not. If a person is problematic, if a person admitted on video, and unlike Audrey, I think her name is Audrey, unlike Audrey, I actually watched this video from beginning to end. James Charles admitted what he did. He was very clear in admitting what he did. Now, I understand that people might not want to press charges and all this other stuff. I'm not going to get into that, okay? The bottom line is that he admitted what he did. Now, do we have to say alleged? Yes, we have to say alleged. But the bottom line is that he admitted it, okay? The part of admitting it is not alleged. The crime is alleged, but the actual admission is not alleged. He did say it. Just because you make a video, post a video, and then take the video down doesn't mean that you didn't say what you did say, okay? A person is not good or bad based on their marginalized status. A person is good or bad based on their behavior, okay? None of these people are any good. And yet I see so many people that are willing to go to the extremes of threatening other people because they're defending their favorite, And all I want to know, and I want one of these freaking super stands to answer me this question, is do you go that hard for your own family? Do you
Oh,
go
hell
that
no.
hard for your mom, your dad, your siblings, your children? Do you even, I mean, seriously, because I can guarantee you that you don't.
I'd be curious as to how many of them actually have, that much family.
Well, no, they do, because
Some of them do.
I remember this person that stalked me, harassed me, made my life a living hell for a very long time. And then this person passed away. And I saw the, what do you call this? The obituary for this person. The amount of family members that they had was really high. And no, I'm not talking about Sam. I'm talking about somebody that passed away way before Sam. I also had this other person that stalked me and that threatened to end my life. And this person, now don't get me wrong, there is a lot of argument over whether or not this person actually has a relationship with their family. But the reality is that that particular person has a family, has several children and several grandchildren and whatnot. But I can guarantee you that when this person gets obsessed with a particular content creator, that's all there is to it. And let me be very clear, and because I want people to understand how this works, because it doesn't. Peter mentioned it, the little content creator mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it too because it bears repeating. You have several types of followers, subscribers, viewers, fans, whatever you want to call them. You have the person that will follow you no matter what you do, no matter how problematic you are. Those are the ones that we are talking about. You will have the 1 to 20 million people that will love you until you don't agree with them on something, and then they will turn on you, and they are worse than the people that come to attack you every once in a while. And then you have the regular fans that will like you until you do something stupid, and then they'll unfollow you. And then if they see that you change and are behaving like a normal human again, they might follow you again, or they might just watch you. They don't necessarily have to follow you. Now, I know because I have one on every category. I used to have this person that used to follow me to the point where this person actually sent me what I consider an expensive gift, because I'm not gonna say what it was, but if it, in my opinion, if you buy me anything over $30, that's a big deal to me. Okay, if you buy me something that's less than $30, it's a big deal to me.
Mm-hmm.
But what I mean when it's more than $30 is that I really have a hard time accepting it, because it's like, what, basically. Okay, in my house, my family always taught us not to make sure that people didn't spend a lot of money on us for presents. Okay, now this person spent money on something that cost over $50 plus the money they had to spend to send it.
That's a nice gift.
It was a nice gift, which I think I still have, or maybe I don't have it anymore. I don't know. I can't see from here, but I think I still have it. And that person was like, in Spanish, we have an expression, nena, donde te pongo, which basically means, where's the I have you on high regard.
Yeah.
And one day I noticed that this person stopped watching me. Because, by the way, if you think that because I don't say it, I don't know who follows me and who doesn't follow me and who watches and who doesn't watch it, yeah, you're wrong. I know. I just don't want to put you on.
Fox knows everything.
But the thing is that this particular person, I noticed that they stopped coming to the live streams and watching and whatnot. And by the way, you're repeating.
Sorry.
I don't know if there's a button that you have to press or what. But the bottom line is that,
what did I do?
I don't know, but it stopped because
okay.
I don't hear it.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't hear it anymore. So good.
Yay! I don't know what I did.
So the thing about it is that this person stopped coming to the live streams, and no more comments and whatnot. And after a while, now he starts doing it again. I don't know what it is, so don't worry about it. And so one day I go to somebody else's page, and I started laughing because what else am I supposed to do? This person is trashing me to hell. Like I am the worst.
Their money they spent.
No, it wasn't even that. It had been a while since they had sent me the gift. Mm-hmm. But ironically, I'm gonna end up saying no, I don't want to say. But let me put it to you this way. The gift they sent me was associated to somebody. And they stopped liking that person. And I guess I didn't stop liking that person. So that's why they started trashing me.
Okay. So like merch or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, I have another clue. There was this person that was always on my live streams. And this one, I'm not going to say much in terms of, I'm not going to call them by name either. Well, actually, kind of, sort of I am. Because this person liked a certain animal. Okay? And that animal is used as a symbol of deceit. And every once in a while, I would accidentally mention the animal when I was talking about somebody that was being deceitful.
Okay.
And this person will get really angry that I would use that animal because people misunderstand this animal and blah, 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 and whatever. And come to find out that at the same time that this person was being super nice to me online and whatnot, they were on, I believe it's Guru Gossip, and they didn't even take the time to change their name in Guru Gossip. So one time, now let me explain to people that think I don't go to Guru Gossip. What happens is usually if I'm looking for something that I can't find the screenshot that I saved, I will go to Google and put the names of the people involved because I know somewhere in a chat room somewhere somebody will have it. And so I Googled my name because I was looking for a screenshot of something that somebody had sent to me. So I put my name and the name of that person. And out comes all these pages from Guru Gossip, trash talking me, trashing me to hell. But I went into one because they were talking about what I was trying to find. Hoping that they would have the screenshot. Unfortunately, they didn't have it.
Surprise!
The first person that I see, somebody made a comment, and the second person that I see is this person. And basically what this person said was that every time they came to my live streams, they felt forced to donate, and they were made to feel bad for not donating. Blah, blah, blah.
What? You've never made anybody feel forced to do anything or badly or not.
Because of that comment, I stopped. Even though we were broke to the point where we couldn't afford to eat, I stopped putting all of my links on my channel for a while because I felt so bad that this person felt forced. And
I'm glad you got out of that.
And then one day, and the day is very popular amongst the viewers, it's October 2020. It's the day after I tried to delete myself. I sat down, and it so happens that the screenshot of that particular Guru Gossip page popped up on my screen, and the first words out of my mouth was, "You bitch, I have never asked anybody, or I have never told anybody that they have to donate." Now,
half the time when someone sends you something, you send a message that says, "Are you sure? You don't have to."
Here's the thing.
I've gotten that. I know from experience. I've gotten that response from you.
I'm not listening to you. Anyway, on Friday, I made a statement and I said, you'll get content for free. And I wasn't meaning just me, I mean from everybody, because YouTube is free for you to watch. And so I don't see why people get so angry when we give them the options or where they can tip. Now, for those of you who don't know and are watching this on replay, because right now nobody knows I'm live, um, when when you give a tip or you watch the channel, we don't get that money until there's $100 on that fund, and then we only get it once a month. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have $99 today, okay, and the cutoff was tomorrow. The cutoff is not, I think the cutoff is on the 15th or something, I don't remember. Because I only have $99, unless I make $1 between now and the day that the cutoff happens, I don't get that money this month. I will get it in the next month. So what do people do? People tell you, for example, if you were on Twitter yesterday, I mentioned that I was $50 short and $25 short for my husband to get on the train. So I was $75 short. And that's not counting that somebody had tipped me the day before and they made reference to the, because you do the content for free. And it cracks me up because I don't know if they were scolding me or making fun of it, but I just took it as a joke. More importantly, they sent me $50 and they made my day. So thank you very much. You know who you are. But the thing about it was that when people have emergencies like this, and if you go on my Twitter page right now, I share like 3 or 4 people that were like in even worse straits than mine, because at the end of the day, when people are telling you to help them, you have 2 choices. You either believe them or you don't, okay? But you don't have the right to call somebody a scammer just because they're asking for money, because you don't know what people are going through. Last night, I saw somebody that was saying that she was going to share mutuals, and then today she was going to share everybody on social media and needed help. When I went to her page, because I like her message, when I went to her page, I found that her pinned comment was from, I think it was June. This person is going through cancer treatment, and she's asking for money for her cancer treatment. Now, I'm aware I have the Rona, and I have no idea what this means to me until whatever breaks down, breaks down. I am not on cancer treatment. Therefore, I don't consider my need as big as hers. But does that mean that I'm going to stop telling you people that if you want to tip me, here's an option where you can tip me? No. And I'm going to tell you why. I've had, and I'm not going to call out anybody in public because you have a right to have your opinion, okay? I have had several, and by several, I mean more than 10, less than 1 million, of people that have come to my direct messages or to my email, or if they have other ways of communicating with me, other ways, and they have been yelling at me that why am I not making more content? And I'm going to answer that question now. A month and a half ago, I found a way to make money that has nothing to do with social media. Don't say anything, Molly. Molly knows what I'm talking about, but I don't talk about it with everybody, okay? Now, in order for me to make money through this method, I am lucky enough that if I'm sitting here 2 hours, I can work for 2 hours, go do other stuff in the house, come back and work for 2 hours, and I'm done for the day, okay? It doesn't have a set up hours. It's the perfect job for somebody in my condition. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, let's fast forward. 3 weeks ago, we changed projects and I only made $10 that week. So that was a little hole because I'm making $150, $200 a week. And we need that money. It's not like, we need that money. The weekend after that week, I got the Rona. I have not worked Since then, I started working again on Saturday. The reason why I posted on social media that I started working on Friday was because I did a live stream, and somebody tipped me. And to me, that's paid work. But I started working back in the company that I work for on Saturday. They knew I had the Rona. They knew that I was not handling it well. So they knew that I was not going to be around for a little bit. Now, I work Saturday a couple hours and Sunday a couple hours. And God willing, I have a check for $91 that's coming in on Wednesday. Okay? Now, also, God willing, I can work a little bit more this week than I worked last week because, of course, I'm working the whole week. And I'll go back to making $150, $200, $250 a week. Okay? But like I said, 1 week I got paid $10, 2 weeks I didn't get paid anything. Everybody in this house ended up with the Rona. My husband lost 1 full day because we were supposed to have a hurricane and they closed the office. And because he was working from home, he didn't work the whole 40 hours. So take 8 hours from that. I think it was 3 or 4 hours he lost in between the other days. So he made 12. He lost 12 hours of work. Now keep in mind he just started the new job, so he doesn't have vacation or anything like that. So those are hours he's not going to get paid, and I already got that paycheck, and I already got the hit. Okay. Now my daughter lost work. Now, she didn't lose as much because she has been in that company for years, so she had some, but she didn't have enough days to cover the whole thing. Therefore, in between everything that I just mentioned, depending on whether I would have made $100, $150, or $200, between the three of us, we lost anywhere from $731 to $1,012. That was the price that I paid for having the Rona. That also means that even if I work at full capacity for the next few weeks, it's going to take me 6 weeks to recover from the $1,000, $700, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
So if you don't think I'm going to put every single option I have for tipping everywhere, you're insane. Because number one, the reason I'm not working as much, and in fact, my daughter pulled me out of, I had like 4 or 5 videos I was working on, and she pulled, in case you don't know, my daughter runs my life, okay? She is the owner of the company, so she makes the big decisions. She has me on live streaming. She told me, I don't want you to pull any videos until January. Okay? So I'm going to make content. I'm just not going to make content that you're going to see. Because for one thing, I don't have the voice to do voiceover right now. So she doesn't even want me. I told her, I think I'm going to go live today. And she's like, you better have somebody else on the line with you because
But you're not letting me talk, just for the record.
Yeah, yes, for the record. But the bottom line is that, you know what I'm trying to say. Bottom line is this. And this is something that I want people to understand. A lot of people will give you, for example, you can see on the screen, I have PayPal. A lot of people will give you Venmo and Cash App, which I have both. A lot of people will give you all kinds of options for you to send them money, not because they are asking you to absolutely get the money. What they want is to put the seed on you that if you really want them to have the money as soon as possible, you don't necessarily want to put it on a tip jar on YouTube because it's going to take them God knows how.
Also, I've heard YouTube now takes 45%.
I don't know. I've never found out how much they take.
It used to be 30. From what I understand, it used to be 30%. But I recently heard a creator say that they're now taking 45%.
I don't know if it's 45, but I can tell you one thing. I would rather people send me PayPal or Cash App or Venmo because okay, let me explain another thing so that people understand. If you send me $50 today and I need them today, I'm going to pay $3 for those $50. Okay? Now, compare that to what she just said, that's 30, 40%. That's one. Number two, A lot of you have sent money on the tip jar here, have tipped money on the live streams, but because I'm not posting content regularly, I'm not getting a lot of advertising money, which means because they pull everything together and then they give you, once you get over 100, they give you whatever. I have had the same. I haven't had a check in over 8 months. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you tip me on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna see that money. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Now,
that's why I prefer when people have Patreon to channel memberships.
I am doing I'm sticking with Patreon for now. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do memberships because Patreon has always been a little bit more artistic, and my daughter and I are gonna start releasing artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And so we think Patreon is more suitable for that.
Yeah. Definitely.
And plus there's a channel that is going to show the whole process. So, but anyway, let me go back to this because I don't want to forget it. You see a lot of people online talking about Patreon now that she mentioned it. The reason why people talk about Patreon is that Patreon doesn't care if you got $10 on vouch or 20 or $1 million. They're going to send you your money every month. And you have a choice. It used to be once a month. Now you can decide when you have it sent.
No, that's handy.
Now, I still have it monthly because it so happens that it hits the third day of the month. And if I'm low on the rent money, I can, and I don't make enough now, but I used to make like $100 something when I was at the top. And when the channel was at the top of the top, my top, not anybody else's. And the reality is that what you have to understand is when people are giving you options to tip, it's because they want to create more content. Now, I would love to create more content right now, but until I can recover what we lost thanks to the Rona and put us in a situation where we're a little over, so that if anything happens again, we have the money to cover it, I can't film content. And if I film content, one video is probably going to take me 2-3 weeks to do because I have to work. That's not counting that when I had the Rona, there were days that I slept 16 hours. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to sit here almost blind at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to put a video together for y'all. I love y'all, but not that much. I don't even love my husband that much. Every time he makes me want to open, he tells me, "Can you open?" And I'm like, "It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Go back to sleep." No, I'm not going blind for you. So sorry. But yeah, let's go back to these people with their stand activity. Personal lives should be off limits. The fact that people are throwing, and I heard this yesterday, and I didn't know this was a thing because I don't follow Dustin or Nick. I don't care for either one of them. If you betray me, or if you stab me in the back, or if you unfriend me because somebody told you something about me and you didn't have the balls to come and ask me, I don't give a fuck about you. However, as a human, at a human level, to hear that people are throwing the deaths of their mothers to them on their face, that they are them, that they're telling them that they're happy that their house burned down and that the cats died. Let me tell you.
No. Why would you?
For those of you who don't know,
no, I knew about that. I just mean, like, why would you say something?
No. I'm going back more than that. When Karma appeared in Nick Snyder's life, I used to be a super fan of Nick. When Karma had the babies, he would on live streams tell me, "Why don't you take Garfield?" I'm not a cat person. I fell in love with Garfield, but I just didn't know how to deal with him because I had a dog that was the center of the life here. And I really didn't want to put a cat in the environment because I didn't know how my dog was going to react. Did I want to take the cat? Hell yeah. Did I take the cat? No. But I always had this on the back of my head. When they said that that cat, the Karma died, and the other cat died, nobody mentioned Garfield until way, way, way later. The entire time that I'm thinking Karma and another cat, I'm like hoping and praying that it wasn't Garfield. I just found out it was Garfield about a month ago. I absolutely bawled my eyes out because I absolutely adore Garfield.
Yeah.
Now, do I care about Dustin and Nick? No. Do I find it
I still
reprehensible that somebody would think it's okay to bring up that their house burned down, or that it's karma that the cats were? What the hell is wrong with you?
the list is probably long and undealt
The
with.
bottom line is that the funny part about that is that it says more about you than it does about Nick or Dustin. It says that you're a trash human. Nick and Dustin have had a tough couple of years. And for those of you who don't know, Nick's mother died about a month after mine did. So I felt it for him because I had gone through something similar with my mom. She was fine, and the next thing I know, she's dead. So I mean, she was fine because my mom had dementia, but my mom was not dying. Let me put it to you that way. And then all of a sudden, I get a phone call that I have to run to the hospital because she's not doing well, and they're trying to find her pulse, and it doesn't register with me that it's not the machines, it's that my mom is dying. My mom waited until my sister showed up, and then she died.
Yeah.
And about a month later, Nick was talking about his mom, and he said what happened. And I'm sitting there like, except for the fact that Nick's mom was coherent, he had a very similar situation to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I decided not to sue anybody because at the end of the day, in a very strange way, they did her a favor.
Yeah.
Because the person that was there was not my mom. And I didn't want her to suffer and me not know it, because since she couldn't verbalize it, I wouldn't know it. So, yeah. But the reality is that when somebody dies, when somebody has an accident, when somebody, all these people that are bringing up Peter's accident, the circumstances of the accident, and in a very small way, some people have actually said to me, why didn't you finish the job you started in October? You're a piece of
Because
shit.
it's not allowed. Because we won't allow it.
You're a piece of shit for saying that, by the way.
Me?
No, not you. The person.
Oh.
No, not you, not you.
I'm like, the thing for me is like, even when I'm like really upset or like I really, really don't like someone, I try always to remember like not to say things like, oh, I wish so and so would get hit by a bus, because I've always had this like, I don't know if it's a real belief, but like, that thing that, what you visit on people will come back on you threefold. And it's like, but I always know that it's not going to be me that gets hit by a bus if I wish someone else gets hit by a bus. It's going to be like one of my nieces.
Yep.
Or it's going to be my dog, or, and so I try to be like, I can feel badly for someone, even if I don't
correct.
like that, care about that person.
You see it that way. I see it a very different way. I'm trying. It's not funny, but I'm laughing because nothing happened. But I've said this story before. I remember this guy stood me up for a date, and I was pretty sure he was surfing, and I was like, I hope you fall and you hit your head. And I said something, you poke your eye out or something like that with the board, and he did fall, and the board did hit him in the face, and he came home with a big gash right under the eye. It missed it by 2 inches. Now that had been a series of like 3 or 4 things that have happened in that year, and that was the one that told me, you know what, you need to stop wishing stuff on people because you're making it happen. So after that one, I never wished. And here's the thing. maybe I'm an idiot, but a little part of me always remembers the good old times when Dustin, Nick, Nosy, Paige, and all those people were friendlies. And I mean, I'm not going to tell you that, oh, I would love to, because I don't. I don't really care. But a little part of me misses that, and wishes that they hadn't believed somebody that turned out to be. Because, by the way, the person that they believed that was trashing me turned out to be everything she said about me. She was doing it.
As is usually the case, by the way.
Huh?
As is usually the case.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, this is the part that cracks me up. Why didn't you just come and ask me? I would have been more than happy to tell you what happened was this, and this. You can believe whoever you want to believe. But for you to go around and then start trash talking me because somebody told you I was a bad person, when in reality it has been proven to you that that person was the bad person, and you decided to believe them over me.
The other thing too is if someone says you're a bad person, not you, one, if someone says someone's a bad person, right? And you decide to believe that, you could just believe that and distance yourself from the person without jumping on the bandwagon.
Correct.
Just a thought. But maybe that's because I'm old.
Well, the bottom line
I
is,
growed up.
in Spanish, we have an expression, el que se va no hace falta, which literally translates to he who leaves is not missed. The only one that kind of hurt a little bit was Nosy, because I actually talked to Nosy outside of social media.
Yeah.
And that one hurt. Hurt a lot. That one hurt a lot. Other than that, Dustin is a drama channel and he likes the drama. I don't care about the drama. Nick likes the drama. I don't care about the drama either. One of the things that did bother me was that they were trying to insinuate that I like to be in the drama, when both of them had heard it from my own mouth, had it typed many times on conversations. I don't like to be the drama. I like to talk about the drama, but not be the drama. I'm 56 years old. I don't really want drama in my life. Are you kidding me?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And so for them to go that route, it was kind of like shit. But, it is what it is.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, the people that believe, Raw Beauty Christie is a human being just like everybody else. She's flawed just like everybody else. The fact that she supports James Charles, whether she's still subscribed to him or not, is irrelevant. If she's using his products, if she is liking his, ay carajo, she's liking his post, whatever. And then, the best part about it was she lied about it to Peter.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not doing anything wrong, why do you have to lie?
Yep.
Seems reasonable to me. Now, as far as the small channel that's decided that he's going to trash Dustin, Nick, Adam McIntyre, and all these content creators, baby, we all see right through you. You want your 15 minutes. And the best evidence that I have that that's what he wants, give me a second. Because yesterday I didn't notice. Hold on. I forgot the name of the channel. That video has 4.1 thousand views. Now, just so you have an idea about the content on this person's channel, I'm not going to show the channel, but their average video gets 400, 300, 200. Most of them get 51, 300. I'm going to read you the numbers so you have an idea.
Okay.
74, 472, 498, 314, 94.
So this is their viral video.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with going viral.
No.
But I found it fascinating that he trashes Adam McIntyre, Rich Locks, Peter Munn, Nick, and Dustin, 5 gay men.
Yep.
But he thinks that it's not right to shit on James Charles because he's a gay man. Make it make sense.
I can't. Sorry.
The videos that he has 200 are Trisha Paytas. He has 600 views. Adam 300. Trisha 300. Colleen 400.
But we all know that that James Charles will get you major views.
Yeah. Michaela 191. I don't know who Noah Schnapp is, but he got 185.
No idea.
It's sad when you see that Def Noodles only got 66 views.
I don't know who most people are.
In fact,
most of the time I find out about them from you.
Let me tell you something. The first video that he got that got more than 90 views was his prediction came through about James Charles and Mario Selman. So it was a James Charles video.
Yep.
Then that was a year ago. Then the next one that got views, Trisha Paytas has a baby so that she can scam more is what he called it. 140. Oh, wait.
That's a lot of work for a scam.
He has another one here that made 4,000 views, and it was 10 months ago. Psychic exposes Valkyrie and Hassan. And I'm assuming they're talking about Hassan Pike.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Then the next one that got, it was about Nikita and Shane.
Oh, sorry. I also hear about these people from Philip DeFranco.
Okay.
If I don't know about them from you, I know about them from him, and otherwise I would have no idea who they are.
He has pretty much all the videos that are like big are
Big
either
name.
trashing Trisha and drama channels. But, you know, it cracks me up because, again, the people that he's trashing are all gay men. So, and then, of course, he accused Peter of doing all this crap for clout. So let me see how many views Peter gets per video.
From what I understand, Peter's already reasonably well respected. So why would he?
I'm getting there.
I thought I was here to talk.
Hold on. 235,000 subscribers. Sorry. 21,000, 38,000, 43,000, 33,000, 34,000, 20,000, 41,000, 62,000, 41,000, 33,000, 23,000. I'm not going to keep talking. I think you get my point.
Yep.
And then I forgot to mention that this child content creator person, whatever you want to call it, has 248 subscribers. It is what it is. I just wish people will get it through their head that the fact that somebody has the fact that somebody decided to go into drama or commentary has nothing to do with their morals and their values. There are some drama channels that are trash, and some are very nice people who happen to have drama channels. The fact that drama channels call out bad behavior and you actually saying that they have no morals or values, but the people with the bad behaviors do have moral and value. I mean, nothing cracks me up more than hearing that Jaclyn Hill has morals and values.
Sorry, was that out loud?
Yeah.
I think a lot of this says more about the people who are saying these things than anybody else.
Absolutely.
If you want to think that a shyster or somebody who maybe has inappropriate relations with minors or whatever it is that they're doing that people are calling out, if you want to think that person is worth a pedestal, then that just says everything I need to know about your morals and your values.
Correct. There's a little frog jumping all over my window, and I don't know why, because the sun is going to kill it.
It's so cool, though. It's probably trying to get in to get some cool air.
No. Stay the fuck outside. Thank you.
I didn't say it was going to. I said it was probably trying.
No, she jumped down. That was interesting. I've
It's
never
probably
seen,
confused.
I've
It's
never
probably
seen,
lost.
I've never seen one at night, so I've never seen one in the day either.
Yeah. When we went last year, when we went to the cottage, Willow, my beagle, was obsessed with chasing the frogs by the lake.
Well, don't take it to Puerto Rico because we have these tiny little frogs. They're called coquis, and they make sound. So
we made sure to keep an eye on her, so she didn't actually catch any of the frogs, but she did like to chase after them.
hold on, give me a second because something happened. So I have
No
to.
problem.
What is this? Oh, this is next week. Okay. Oh, okay. No, because I try for my daughter to work midday, so it's easier for me because of the weather. Driving at 1 p.m. to take her to work is a nightmare for me.
Yeah.
And she has 2 days that she's working. She's closing, so that means I have to drive her over there at 1.
Yeah.
And I hate those days. But in one of them is a Friday. But it is what it is.
Get her license. Tell her it's time for her to get her license.
Even if she had a license right now, I'm the one with the car because we only have one car.
Yeah. But if you're working from home, then she could take the car.
No. Because if I need to go to the store for anything, I can't because they have the car.
I suppose. I just do grocery delivery.
That's why I know. That's why I'm the only one with a car right now because, like, if they need, because most of the time they're the ones calling me, can you get me this? Yeah.
I get it. No, I get it.
It is what it is. Anyway, the next time I come back, it's gonna be Friday. If you wanna help the channel, hosting duties because
sure, no problem. So, like, comment, subscribe, click the doobity doo. I forget who used to say that. Links are in the doobity doo. There's a link to the link tree. The link tree has all the places where if you like what you see and you wanna drop a little coin, feel free. If you don't,
actually there's links
welcome back.
that don't cost us a penny, so that too. And you can show support that way as well.
Yeah, just show up and chat with us.
I'm gonna go.
All are welcome. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you would like to, you like what you see, you want to help out, go for it.
Yeah, nobody's obligating anybody. We don't care if you do or you don't. We just like to hang out and shoot the shit.
Silly.
And if but if you don't have money and you want to share the links, then more than happy. But you
share
don't
the link, share the channel, share the things.
Not either. We just happy to see you and happy to hang out with you. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I can't handle my throat. So I'll see you all later. You stay here.
I am.
Hold on. Bye.